ちは皆さん、お元気ですか？ Hello, how are you? Today adjective number 9 and we are going to learn to ask a questions. For example, どうですか？どうですか？ How is it? Or どんな and here after どんな you must use the noun. We say 名詞 because this one 名 it comes from the 名前 the noun 名詞どんな and 名詞 this is very important どうですか after どう it comes the verb どうです this is the auxiliary verb or different verbs too どうですか or どんな and noun then what type of things how is it as usual we're going to have the quiz in the end of this video. But before, we're going to see lots of examples, okay? 古い、新しい。Do you remember this E adjective? 古い、old, 古い。古いの反対、the opposite word, 新しい、new. 古い、新しい。old and new 古い新しい and the new vocabulary 仕事 or お仕事仕事 this is the job work and we can add o to for respect I can ask like this 新しいお仕事はどうですか新しいお仕事はどうですか How is your new work? How is your new job? Or 新しい仕事はどうですか How is your new job? Then I can answer like this. 忙しいですか面白いです。Well, do you remember 暇 and 忙しい暇 I've got lots of time. But 忙しい反対忙しい very busy. 忙しいbusy 忙しいですが I use this が because I'm gonna tell the opposite things 忙しいですが busy but this is が忙しいですが面白いです interesting 新しい仕事はどうですか How is your new job? 忙しいですが面白いです。It's busy, but interesting. あなたの新しい仕事はどうですか忙しいですが面白いです。日本語の勉強はどうですか日本語の勉強はどうですか Well, 日本語 This is Japanese language. You know only 日本 This is Japan.Go, we can add go. This is language. So 日本語 Japanese language. For example, スペイン語 Spanish language. 英語 English language. So 日本語 And I told you 日本語の勉強 This word is new. 勉強 Study 勉強 But this is like a noun Study. And I'd like to say like the verb.Then I add します勉強します This is going to be the verb to study 勉強します But now I use just like the noun 日本語の勉強はどうですか日本語の勉強はどうですか How is Japanese? How is the study of Japanese language? And I can answerちょっと難しいです。or 少し難しいです。Do you remember this? ちょっと or 少し This is the adverb and it means a little bit. ちょっと or 少し難しいです。Do you remember 難しい This is E adjective difficult. 反対 contrary is 優しいeasy 簡単 also easy. The difference 優しい、いい adjective。簡単な adjective。But here I'm gonna use this a little bit difficult. 少し難しいです。The new word 旅行 journey or the travel, but this is the noun. This kanji we can also pronounce 旅 and 旅行 the both are the journey or the trip. 旅行 this kanji is from the 行きます to go 行きます and the pronunciation り and よ small よ like よ like O sound 旅行 and u, so this is the long sound 旅行 trip or the journey, and this is the noun, and if I want to say just like that the verb to travel 旅行します only we add します and then this is the verb 旅行します to travel 旅行 then I like to make I'm gonna ask like this 旅行はどうでしたか旅行はどうでしたか I asked you in the past tense because どうですか How is the trip どうでしたか Then here this I changed in the past tense です not this でしたどうでしたか So in this way, in this case, this is the past tense. How was the trip? 旅行はどうでした I change here to the past tense, okay? 旅行はどうでしたか How was the trip? How can we say, if we like to say, I really had a good time. I enjoyed it so much. It was awesome. とても楽しかったです。Well, とても this is adverb. Very, very. とても楽しい。Do you remember this? いい adjective 楽しい joyful, pleasant. So, but this is 楽しい and if we had to say in the past tense, the last e changed to かった。楽しかった。とても楽しかったです。I really enjoyed it a lot. とても楽しかったです。It was awesome. It was joyful. とても楽しかったです。This is a new word. 料理。料理。This is the food. The pronunciation. り and よ small よ so りょ like 旅行 but here we've got u so not りょ this is long sound りょうりょう and り料理 and the kanji this one in the left part here this is 米米米編米 this is the rice uncooked rice so something with the food 料理 this is food but food not the nutrition but the food is the cooked food like the plate 料理 for example I can say 日本料理 with the country's name 日本 Japan 日本料理 Japanese cuisine Japanese cooking 日本料理 or Japanese food and if I say スペイン料理 Spanish food フランス料理 French food or French cooking I can make a question like this 日本料理はどうですか日本料理はどうですか How is a Japanese cooking? 日本料理はどうですかとても very おいしいです delicious very delicious とてもおいしいです and this 漢字おいしい it's curious well お here we say お but this is み美しい be And this means beautiful, beautiful. And the second kanji, like this, like kuchi, the mouth, and this part, this one, it means the flavor. So beautiful flavor, it is delicious. とても美味しいです。日本料理はどうですか？とても美味しいです。Let's learn the new vocabulary and kanji. 国 country 国 country. And this kanji, the first you must write here. 1. And the second, this one. 2. All this is second. And now we must fill the center. Here, the first and second, 3, 4. And only till here, only for 1, 2, 3, 4. This is O, the Osama King. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only this one. And now we add this one with this 10 here. And this is tama. It is a ball. And in the last part, we close here. This one. And this is kuni, the country. And we can also pronounce koku. But here, kuni, like the country. Now, I want to ask, what kind of country is Japan? Then how can you say it? 日本は, well, here, 日本語, but we take it off this one. 日本, Japan. 日本は, this is the subject. 日本は、どんな, do you remember どんな? We need to put the noun. どんな and the noun. どんな国? What kind of country? どんな国ですか？日本はどんな国ですか？ What kind of country is Japan? 日本はどんな国ですか？ And now I want to answer. Japan is small but a famous country. How can you say it? 日本は小さい small 小さいですが small but 日本は小さいですが有名な国です。only 有名です。It's famous. 有名です。な形容詞な adjective. So if I'm gonna put the noun like 国 I must add 有名な国です。日本は小さいですが有名な国です。famous country. But I can change the order. 日本は有名ですが小さい国です。It's okay? 日本は有名ですが小さい国です。日本は有名ですが小さな国です。Do you remember? I explained you 小さな、大きな in the previous video. 京都 This is Japanese city and very famous. Lots of tourists go to Kyoto because this place is full of temples and shrines. Very traditional place. Kyoto. Well, so I'd like to ask the question like this. What kind of place is Kyoto? How is Kyoto? 京都はどんな What kind of place? どんなところですか？どんな場所ですか？どんなところですか？どんな I need this noun ところ ところ and 場所 This is the synonym 場所 with this 漢字 the place ところ is also the place ところ is only this the second 漢字 This one we pronounce ところ the place So I can ask like this 京都はどんなところですか？京都はどんなところですか？ What kind of place is 京都？京都は静かで素敵なところです。京都は 静かで well 静か this is quiet and this is 仲良し so to add 仲良し静かで素敵 well this is new word 素敵 I love this word 素敵 it means wonderful or amazing amazingly good lovely this is 素敵京都は静かで quiet and 素敵なところです。The very quiet、京都 is a quiet and wonderful place. 素敵なところ。素敵 is 仲良し。So I must add な before the noun. 素敵なところです。Or I just can say 京都は静かで素敵です。The difference if I say 京都は静かで素敵です it means 京都 is quiet and wonderful or amazing or if I say 京都は静かで素敵なところです京都 is quiet and a wonderful place let's learn the new vocabulary but this is very easy and how to write this kanji 山 mountain is yama. It's really like a mountain, right? Like this, mountain. Yama. And we must write this kanji, the first one here. Vertical, one. The long line, vertical, one. And the second one is here, two. And the last, three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And this is Yama, the mountain. But when I want to say the name of the mountain, because this kanji, here we pronounce Yama. If only one, this is Yama. But with the name, then we pronounce San or Zan. For example, this very famous Japanese mountain, Fuji-san. Maybe you say Mount Fuji, but we don't say, for example, Fujiyama. We don't pronounce like this, Fujiyama, never. We say Fuji-san with this kanji, the same kanji, right? Fuji-san means Mount Fuji. Never say Fujiyama, okay? Fuji-san is right, Fuji-san. So let's make a question. What kind of mountain is Mount Fuji? Do you know it? 富士山は This is the subject. 富士山はどんな Then I need the noun. どんな山ですか富士山はどんな山ですか What kind of mountain is Mount Fuji? Now I want to answer Mount Fuji is very, very high and beautiful. How can you say it? Do you remember 高い? This is high, very high. And in that case, the contrary, 反対 is 低い. 高い, 低い. But also we can say 高い, the contrary is 安い. And this is the price. 高い, expensive. 安い, cheap. So here the Mount Fuji is 高い and きれい beautiful. But do you remember きれい This is even the ending is e, but this is not e adjective. This is na adjective. So we must put na before the noun. きれいな山 beautiful mountain. きれいな山 きれいな山 Well, きれい beautiful. The contrary, ugly, is 醜い. But also きれい The contrary can be 汚い dirty, because きれい can be clean too. Beautiful or clean. So I'm gonna say Mount Fuji is very high and beautiful. 富士山は高くて、well, this is いい形容詞. So do you remember to add the other thing? 高くて instead of いい、高くて。富士山は高くてきれいな山です。富士山は高くてきれいな山です。Beautiful mountain. Or I can say 富士山は高くてきれいです。High and beautiful. 高くてきれいです。I hope you could understand everything well. Well, now we are going to begin the quiz, so you can know if you can understand them well. So please prepare your notebook and a pencil. The first 5 is going to be the dictation. So you must write them down in hiragana, katakana, and kanji if you can. I think it's very important so that you can understand or you can practice your writing, Japanese writing. And also you are going to have the right sentences, so maybe you can vary these sentences for your practice. And from 6 to 10, this is going to be the translation into Japanese. So I'm going to tell you them in English, then you translate them in Japanese. Some phrases are quite difficult, but don't worry, because I explained everything in the previous videos too. So if you don't understand something, maybe you can watch the other videos before this one too. 1番目。あなたの国はどんなところですか？あなたの国はどんなところですか？あなたの国はどんなところですか？あなたの国はどんなところですか？ 2 番目。あなたの国の料理はどうですか？あなたの国の料理はどうですか？あなたの国の料理はどうですか？あなたの国の料理はどうですか？あなたの国の料理はどうですか？ 3 番目。今日のビデオはどうですか？今日のビデオはどうですか？今日のビデオはどうですか？今日のビデオはどうですか？ 4 番目。あなたのお母さんはどんな人ですか？あなたのお母さんはどんな人ですか？あなたのお母さんはどんな人ですか？あなたのお母さんはどんな人ですか？ あなたのお母さんはどんな人ですか？ 5 番目、5番目。ご家族は皆さんお元気ですか？ご家族は皆さんお元気ですか？ご家族は皆さんお元気ですか？ご家族は皆さんお元気ですか？ご家族は皆さんお元気ですか？ Now the translation into Japanese. Number 6. 6番目。New York is very big and lively. New York is very big and lively. 7番目。桜 is very beautiful and famous. Sakura is very beautiful and famous. 8番目。I got a wonderful present from my friend. So I'm very happy. I got a wonderful present from my friend. So I'm very happy. Okay. 9番目。Number 9. 9番目。This car is a little bit old, but it's safe and cheap. So I'm going to buy it. This car is a little bit old, but it's safe and cheap. So I'm gonna buy it. 10番目。The 10th and the last 最後です。What do you think of trains in Japan? What do you think of trains in Japan? Or what do you think of Japanese trains? Okay, what do you think of Japanese trains? I hope you could do them all, but if you think it was very difficult or if you have any questions, you can write them in the commentaries. And also in the description below, there is written these sentences in Japanese, in hiragana or in Japanese. So if you don't have any teacher to correct your answers, then maybe you can check them below. And if you liked this video and if you think it was very useful for you, please give me like and share my videos with your friends. That gives me lots of motivation. Because if it's not like this, maybe I think, oh, maybe you don't like my videos, or if you are not interested in my videos. So to raise my motivation, please give me like and sharing my videos. Please do it. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe it too. 今日もここまで見てくださってどうもありがとうございます。では、ぜひチャンネル登録といいねボタン、とても嬉しいです。いいねボタン、そして私のビデオをお友達とシェアしていただけたらとても助かります。ぜひお願いいたします。ではまた会いましょう。じゃあね。バイバイ。